Hi, I'm Christoph from Berlin, Germany, and I work for KDAB. And in this video, I will talk about the work my team and I did for our customer Kistler. Kistler is a Swiss company who builds first-in-class piezoelectric sensors to measure industry-relevant physical quantities such as force, acceleration, pressure, and mechanical strain. To inspect complex machines, where these sensors are employed internally, Kistler offers a series of handheld measurement devices. With this in hand, engineers and technicians can understand and evaluate and configure Kistler's high-precision sensors without taking machines apart. Older devices in the series only showed a number and did not have a configurable UI. But with this new addition, the 5811A device to the family of the handheld devices, they entered the world of modern UI, enabling engineers to record and assess complex measurement tasks with more comfort than possible before. KDAB presented the new handheld on the embedded world in our hammer and feather demo. So if you want to see the 5811A in action, click on the link. But in this behind-the-scenes video, I want to give more insights on how my team and I worked with our customer to achieve market readiness. The first thing to do in every project is to get an overview of the existing code base. Exploring the code, I get a map of where is what. Code not only shows the internal workings and gives an impression of all relevant parts, but it also tells me about other programmers, responsibilities, and their areas of expertise, and also the history of a project until the point in which I got involved. After 1 or 2 days, I have a rough orientation of where to expect which functionalities inside the code base. Here at KDAB, we really get trained in this kind of work. In our daily job, we see and scan and read many customer code bases to quickly answer customer needs. In the case of Kistler, the most pressing need was to add a multi-channel architecture. That means measuring more than one sensor at the same time. This implies some easy tasks. Just copying over menus for the second and third channels, that was easy. But there were also some hard challenges. How do our graphs scale and blend the signals when there are suddenly multiple data sources? This is not something you can just replicate, but you have to rethink. Sometimes from the ground up. And this is to make it work under the new circumstances. That means we had to re-architect parts of the software to efficiently display multiple overlapping values and reconfigure the software in all its depth of settings and error handling cases. Once a plan is made and agreed upon with the client, it still needs to be implemented. To maintain transparency during this phase of development, I pushed to show demos regularly. This not only shows progress, but allows for adjustments of the product management who can steer the project further. Demos bear mutual benefits. It also allows me to move on confidently because I know we are moving in the right direction for the customer. We kept regular communications to get very early feedback every time an idea became software reality and when it could be tested. Much of my previous experience with industrial measurement applications allowed me to detect the bottlenecks and stability weak points. We made these insights transparent to the customer and agreed on actions. From small code smells to larger architectural improvements, we enhanced stability and performance. Especially on embedded, performance is a non-trivial task, which can mean endless opportunity to improve, but also endless time to work on. Finding the right balance between work and resulting speed-up gains is what defined our collaboration that still continues today. Once the main goals of the product were nearing completion, we at KDAB helped Kistler to tackle the many small issues that were left over before the product got to its production state. Whether it is via unit testing or so far undetected bugs found by the product management team, the time before release meant stabilization with quick nightly releases so all the many small fixes could be verified right away. This quick cycle built trust in completing the work before the release. In conclusion, Kistler initially reached out because they were short on staff and needed a reliable supplier that could get into the project quickly, keep communications going, and deliver transparently to fulfill their goals. Over the time, I felt very welcome and respected in the existing product team, and I'm proud that I was part in this journey towards a finished product. With this story told, I hope you liked it and learned how we run a project here at KDAB. If you need us, just reach out. You will find us on kdab.com. Again, thanks and auf Wiedersehen.